We always raise our hand and say, shh. In the College of Business, I'm director of the Capstone program, and I want to introduce Sharon Kurtz, who has been team teaching with me this semester with the teams you'll see first thing this morning. And Mark Peterson. Mark, where'd you go? There's Mark, oh sorry, who is the other Capstone instructor this semester. I always like to welcome the parents and families, and you're lucky that you're here at 9 because you're the only ones that get this introduction. So you've got to be so proud of your children. I'm not going to call them your, what? What are you? You're still children. I've got a 33-year-old who's still my child. They have really achieved a lot this semester, and they've come a long way, and I think they're ready for the workforce. I think they're ready. They're fully paid. This team, though, for those of you who are not in the inner circle, has a 5th member. And I've had a student finally, after 9 years, figure out how to get out of Capstone Festival presentations. Her baby's due in March, and she went into labor last night.
Aww.
So I would ask that all of your prayers be with Marley and her baby boy, who's soon to enter this world. And this team has not been able to prepare without her. So we have seen her rehearse, all of them rehearse all week, and they're an amazing team. They have worked like a well-synchronized clock together all semester, and they have been absolutely a joy to work with. So give them a little bit of a break, because one of them's going to be reading a part she's never presented before. One's going to be changing slides, and she's never done that before. So I just want you to understand that they're working under unusual circumstances. So enjoy, and team, it's all yours.
Good morning. We are presenting a strategic analysis on first impressions party supplies. My name is Diosel Magtibay,
Kelsey Baker,
Melissa Ramirez,
and I am Valerie Cerna.
Like I said, we turned it off to save batteries, and she didn't.
Today we are going to talk about the history and overview, external analysis, internal analysis of the company, and lastly, the possibilities, alternatives, and recommendations.
We will begin with the history and overview of First Impressions Party Supplies, which includes the milestone, vision and mission, goals, products, services, and the firm's organizational structure.
First Impressions Party Supplies started with the simple idea derived from a family hobby with the intentions of instilling entrepreneurship into the family.
In 1983, she purchased a helium tank and began selling balloon arrangements to local stores.
Susie purchased Andrews Printing in Seaside, California in 2006, and that is when First Impressions Party Supplies started.
A year later, she relocated to Monterey, California. Here is when First Impressions Party Supplies began to flourish. In 2008, Ed Martinez became vice president.
In 2013, a party room was implemented at the business site.
A vision is a description of what the company would like to achieve or accomplish in the future. First Impressions Party Supplies' vision is to become well known enough to become the best party supply store in Monterey County.
A mission statement is a company's purpose and primary objective. First Impressions Party Supplies' mission statement is to provide customers with creativity to form special and unique events while building long-term relationships with customers and the community.
First Impressions Party Supplies has goals to improve its business within a year, making these goals short-term. The short-term goals are the following.
Create awareness for cake and cupcake decorating classes, establish more visibility, hold cake and cupcake decorating classes every weekend, and organize the store.
First Impressions Party Supplies has envisioned a specific output for its business. A long process, including both time and effort, is required to achieve these specific goals. The long-term goals are the following.
build a full-time staff, eliminate credit card debt, generate more customers, increase profits, and obtain a business loan.
First Impressions Party Supplies offers a wide variety of party products and decorations, ranging for all ages and special events. The products are the following:
Cake and candy supplies, costumes, party favors and supplies, Venetian masks, and wigs.
Along with offering a diverse selection of party goods, First Impressions Party Supplies also offers distinctive services for customers. The services offered are the following:
Balloons and deliveries, cake and cupcake decorating classes, and party and game room rentals.
Susie Rodriguez is the president and owner of First Impressions Party Supplies, and Martinez is vice president. Stephanie Rodriguez, Asia Cole Myers, and Norma Martinez are part-time associates and volunteers.
Now we will introduce the external analysis, which includes the external business environment, profitability forces, and direct competitors.
The external business environment analysis, which consists of environmental, global, social, economic, political, legal, and technological, is an important tool that top management can rely on to organize factors within the general environment.
The economy is the force with the largest impact on the business. Products and services are mainly obtained through disposable income. Therefore, if the economy is doing poorly, the firm will suffer a decrease in revenue.
A bag law has risen in Monterey County forbidding businesses to provide free plastic bags to customers. This legal restriction can be turned into an opportunity to gain awareness of the business.
There is a variety of regulations and laws that must be abided by all business owners. First Impressions Party Supplies must keep up with all legal restrictions, which if not followed could possibly result in closure of the business.
Technology presents the business with the opportunity to market its products and services to consumers. Through the creation of a website, First Impressions Party Supplies can reach its customers at any location and time.
Online retailers have increased in popularity and prone a threat to firms because of the infinite amount of products that are made available to consumers online.
The Five Forces model is used as a framework to display how an industry is being influenced. The forces are buyer power, supplier power, threat of new entrants, threat of substitution, and competitive rivalry.
The two forces that relate to First Impressions Party Supplies' recommendations are threat of substitution and competitive rivalry.
Threat of substitution is high because of the variety of alternatives available. The rise in popularity in do-it-yourself DIY projects has raised the threat because these projects are starting to become more popular.
It also poses an opportunity for the business because it carries the supplies required to complete do-it-yourself projects.
Competitive rivalry grants a threat to the business because of the lack of advertisement from First Impressions Party Supplies.
Competitors of First Impressions Party Supplies is divided into several categories: direct competitors, indirect competitors, and substitutes.
The direct competitors are other firms that produce nearly the same products and services within the same market.
Party City is the largest party goods chain in the United States.
Another direct competitor is Woodworm Party Store. The store sells various party products and offers services such as cake decorating and baking classes.
We will now introduce the internal analysis, which includes resource-based theory, competitive group map, value-adding activities, and business-level strategies.
The internal analysis evaluates First Impressions Party Supplies with a first analysis that describes the 4 qualities of a strategic analysis in a resource-based theory.
The 4 qualities are valuable, rare, difficult to imitate, and non-substitutable. The extraordinary factors that add value are creativity, culture, and interpersonal skills.
First Impressions Party Supplies' creativity is considered extraordinary because it offers a variety of unique products and services.
First Impressions Party Supplies is known for having great customer service and creative party ideas.
The culture of First Impressions Party Supplies is signified as extraordinary because the work environment encourages staff to share ideas.
Culture is the most important mechanism for attracting, motivating, and retaining talented employees.
The interpersonal skills of First Impressions Party Supplies is considered extraordinary because staff is capable of creating relationships and building long-term commitments.
The competitive group map is a useful technique that focuses on the firm's position in the market and alerts the firm on customer demands.
The group map illustrates where First Impressions Party Supplies ranks amongst its competitors, ranking the firm and its competitors on consumer awareness and image.
First Impressions Party Supplies does not have a desirable position within the group map because it has lower consumer awareness than Woodworm Party Store and Party City.
The lack of marketing prevents First Impressions Party Supplies from creating awareness and becoming well known.
The value-adding activities chart can be used to gain a competitive advantage against its competitors. Secondary value-adding activities remain the same.
The only value-adding activity is through outbound logistics, which is the strategy the firm uses to get its products and services to the customer.
A strategy is a general way of positioning a firm within an industry. It analyzes First Impressions Party Supplies' business-level strategy.
Low cost is not an option for the firm because it is a mom-and-pop store and does not have the flexibility to lower its prices to consumers.
The business is classified with a unique competitive approach and a broad target market because it focuses on providing customer service and offering unique products that competitors do not carry.
The business focuses on differentiation from its competitors with its various services offered. These services are difficult to implement without the correct equipment and experience.
Now we will introduce recommendations A, B, and C, the resulting competitive group map, and the resulting value-adding activities.
After an evaluation, 3 recommendations are proposed to help improve the overall stability of the business.
Recommendation A is to improve record keeping and financial analysis.
There are 3 alternatives to recommendation A. The best alternative is to secure an intern through CSU Monterey Bay's College of Business because it is achievable at low cost and it is easy to implement.
Recommendation B is to expand marketing initiatives, which can allow the business to better position itself amongst its competitors.
This recommendation could directly affect the business level strategy by increasing awareness of the unique products offered for the general consumer.
The best alternatives for recommendation B are to update social media accounts, join a local farmers market, and have First Impressions Party Supplies reach out to a local Hispanic community.
First Impressions Party Supplies currently has a Facebook and Instagram account, but it can be more frequently updated with pictures, promotions, and basic information regarding the business.
By joining a local farmers market, First Impressions Party Supplies could help build its relationship with the community. Balloon columns, images, business cards, and face painting at the booth can be displayed to help increase awareness.
With the high population of Hispanics in Monterey County, reaching out to this demographic could increase customers. The firm could create bilingual flyers and distribute them throughout Monterey County.
Recommendation C is to increase management's business knowledge. It can increase management's knowledge of operating a successful business to improve the business's overall corporate level strategy.